So yesterday, Turn 10 actually released some new notes about the latest update on car progression, and it's a lot to unpack. This is JC, and you all have to excuse my voice today. I'm feeling a bit under the weather, but I wanted to make sure that I got this news dump out to you all regarding car progression for Forza Motorsport. If you are enjoying the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really does help this channel grow. And with that, let's get into the patch notes here for update 6. So the first thing they talk about here in the patch notes coming for update 6 is that they are looking to remove all of the level gate for car progression. So that is a really big thing that the community has been talking about, is that the car progression system has been very slow and very tedious, and a lot of people just didn't like the fact that some of the most basic upgrades are level gated. So now, as we're reading through, it says that we will remove the lock parts mechanics, so all parts can be accessed at car level 1 for every car in the game. Like I stated earlier, that's going to be huge, that you can just kind of pick whichever upgrade you want immediately. We go on further to say, essentially saying that you could choose whether it's engine swaps, racing tires, aspiration changes, body kits, whatever your heart's desire. I'm actually looking forward to this because there have been a few cases where I just needed something simple like a differential. I didn't really need the air induction intake or the exhaust upgrades that are available when you first buy a car, but I needed something more geared towards handling and stability, and I couldn't really get those things until after a race or two, or at least race for about 15 to 20 minutes. So this is, in my opinion, this is very welcome. So moving on, it says in addition to earning car points through leveling up your car, you will also be able to use in-game credits to acquire car points. So when I initially read this, I kind of had a bit of an issue with it. I almost thought to myself, like, what's the point? We're using credits to buy car points when we could just use credits to just buy the parts, right? But then if we go further down, they talk about how it gives people the freedom to choose whether they want to upgrade their car using their credits, or if they want to continue grinding out and racing and using car points to save your credits to buy more cars. So after thinking about it, I'm kind of okay with this, but I'm kind of gonna wait and see exactly how that feels once I start playing the update, once it's released in March, and we'll go from there. But so far this sounds pretty good on paper, and I'm a bit excited to see what's going on with that. When it comes to the conversion rate for credits to car points, it says that they're testing a ratio of 4,500 credits for 500 car points, and that's based on the feedback that they've collected. I think that conversion seems kind of okay. It's almost 1,000 credits for 100 points. Most of the upgrades are not too crazy when it comes to the amount of car points you need. I mean, getting racing tires is like 1,700 points. So essentially you would need about 13,000 credits or so to get some tires, which isn't terrible. If you're like me, you've probably just been saving up a lot of your credits because cars are great, but I've kind of gotten into a groove of really just focusing on upgrading the few cars that I have and really mastering them. So I have a ton of credits left. So this is going to be very interesting to see once this update rolls out. Next, they go on to talk about brand discounts. So they're going to leave brand affinity being unlocked at level 50 for your cars. It says when a car reaches the maximum car level 50, a showroom discount of 5% is applied to future cars you purchase from that same manufacturer. If you get 5 cars from the same manufacturer to car level 50, the loyalty discount stacks to 25%. Now, I'm not seeing in here if the max stacks you can get is 25%. They only say that this is a thing, that 5 cars will get you a stack of 25% discount. So I wonder if you probably won't be able to get a car for free. If you own so many vehicles that it equals 100% discount. I'm pretty sure that there's going to be some sort of cap. And I'm just really curious as to what that discount cap is going to be. They further go on to say that it's still going to take about 2 to 3 hours to max out a car from level 1 to level 50. I still feel a little bittersweet about that, honestly. I really think that they need to shorten that time a bit. I'm not saying to make it to where you can max out a car in like 15 minutes, but I think that 2 to 3 hours per car, in my opinion, is a bit of a stretch considering how many vehicles are in the game. And for people like me who like to get a lot of cars, right now I don't have a lot, but eventually I would like to get to that point. Trying to max all of those out and spending 2 to 3 hours is a big time investment that is, at this point in my life, something that I really can't afford. So the last little bit of notes here, they give somewhat of an estimated release date. So this is going to come with update 6, not update 5, but update 6, which is coming in March of 2024. And they state that as we get closer to the exact date, they'll essentially let us know. And then they look for feedback. So that's it in a nutshell, the car progression system overhaul that the community has been asking about. And this is what Turn 10 has responded with. I gotta tell you, I'm seeing some positives here, and I have a few concerns, but overall I am eager to test it out come March. I really feel like the car levels have no point. The only point that they have is to get you brand affinity, and I feel like instead of putting brand affinity behind a level gate, that gate should also be removed, and brand affinity should just start from the moment that you purchase a car. Maybe the rate that you accumulate brand affinity could probably be slow in the beginning. As your driver level increases, then maybe it could have some sort of effect, the rate at which you gain brand affinity. And same thing with your car level. Honestly, right now, I think that driver levels need to be addressed, because driver levels don't have a point other than to grant you cosmetic racing suits. And those racing suits, I feel should just be purchased with credits, honestly. I don't really see any reason to have them level gated behind the driver level. And the driver level itself, one of the best things they could do for driver level is to incorporate like an improved rate of brand affinity accumulation or CXP gain, those sorts of things. And with that, I think I've said enough on this one. I'm really excited to test out the new changes come March. I will definitely be doing a video on that one, so definitely stay tuned, and be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so that way you can get my latest uploads and videos, and I'll catch you all in the next one.